out of X10.
And if I hadn't seen their victory over Envy, maybe you could have had to have worked harder to convince me of the chances, but I've seen it with my own eyes, and I think it made a believer of a lot of us. So we dive into this. Let's not waste any time, as we do have Gambit starting things out on the attacking side, and actually it's Nats to draw first blood as well.
Spike down, B.
A little bit of a push through actually here. Patty and Cruz trying to double down on this aggression. Defo just holding back. Nats actually want to pick it up, and Chronicle with a pinch from the other side here. Sushi Boys try and find something on the backside, but him and Scary left to try and recover this pistol round.
Oh, a clean start is perfect. That's what the doctor ordered. A little lineup here could be nice. Let's have a look to see if that does find where they need.
Spike plant.
But now the smokes go in. So once again, more being presented in front of X10 to try and make this even trickier. The three in the post plant comfortable. Heal gets invested as well. So now the two are trying to find the optimal timing. Maybe wait for that smoke to fade, and here's that pixel shown. Lovely shot from Defo. It looks like the follow-up probably going to work out quite well. The crossfires have not been dismantled, have not been dismembered, and it will be scary to have to face the music.
Yeah, there was even getting a bit to an extent. I don't want to talk about the Red Bull performances. I know we already talked about that, but on the side of X10 also, excited to see what they can do to kind of lean on, I guess, the previous momentum, right? They're brimming right now.
And I'm actually quite glad that we've just kind of checked in, even observer-wise, on Nats and Chronicle. Considering the games that they struggled in against Vikings, where they dropped a couple of bits and pieces, oh, that's not good. Actually, Chronicle's been found. They had some really rough games in a 3-play stack trying to fight down against Shados, but he has support. Redgar's got his back. You can hear the Bulldog just growling behind, as now there's still 4 standing against the 2. Now, Patty does still have a little bit of damage in this, but they're already considering. You can see Defo just slipped across. Should be okay. Good trade for Patty. Any more would be great. That's when I start really paying attention, because you've chipped away a little bit more than they'd have wanted. 55 HP. And there's a very real possibility of him being able to at least get one more kill here.
Again here also, not sure if Nats even caught a glimpse there of Patty. Shados and Redgar will pause for a moment up in tower. And that ping came through, but not in the right spot here. Not sure if they're just waiting on this heal to make absolutely sure. Again, on damage control almost. Leaving Patty guessing. Just staring down. That's doing what both sides here. And look at this 4-man push, Lauren.
And look at those damn good-looking skins as well. All rifled up, all ready to go. Look at the damage coming back on through, though. They need to keep this clean. If you're an X10 fan, you're looking for that to be the case. And so far, comfy. I like the aggression. Now, the reply back will probably facilitate at least at bare minimum a plant. I feel here. Actually, no. The Spike's going to struggle to cross. And that's going to be denied. Chronicle still standing. What is that? Chronicle. Easy now. Oh, he's read it well. He's read it so well. Chronicle was already looking towards tower. And Foxy has no idea. Oh, Chronicle might just do the unthinkable. And has he?
He's expecting it as well.
He's predicted this so well. The man is in just complete, full-on brain power mode. He's reading everything. But now the timing's a factor, but he's got a lot to play with here. Hasn't recovered a gun yet. There's plenty down, but maybe feeling that taking this space was more essential. He's cleared, and now this is when that internal clock's going to tick and going, okay, maybe on the flank, maybe I need to look back towards tower, back towards this way. And he gets the rifle as well.
This is the thing now. Cantina Generator pretty much... Sushi Boy's got good timing on this, though.
Rifle out, there it is!
No, that's huge in this round.
Yeah, it should help even things out. And again, we saw this before, almost worked out last time we saw that little jump up and over. Didn't quite find the frag that they were desiring, but for now, look towards Gambit, making the moves up. Turret gonna at least notify those around in that corner. There is a few here, but you're right. There's already 3 on the lean, and Patty just gives it the drive-by. Great work from him for the good start, and the trade-up is brilliant. I thought Defo was going to have that. I thought that was on the plate, but no. So already a 5-play up against 3.
I've got to be careful here. Again, no teammates towards Dish or his close proximity at least. Now still trying to find something towards Tower. He might actually get decent timing, but Cruz actually will find that one. Chronicle now potentially pinch through here. Sushi Boys finds it, and a fantastic round by X10 with the investment here. Patty.
On paper, it's a lot of that affirmation, knowing that, hey, yes, we can go toe-to-toe. We've already taken down another heavy top-tier team. We can keep doing this time and time again. It is just 2-2, but they have humbled the money from Gambit. You're seeing a bit of a Shiko with a touch more in that Spectre on Chronicle, but otherwise, that's about it.
See what the plan is here. Not greeted with anybody on the side of X10 towards hall or door. They'll drift back over. Nats, again, no real information towards the setup on B at least, but as we can see on the minimap, it's 3 players stacked. Actually, 2 walking underpass here. X10 a double walk in this.
They're getting a little weird with it, but the problem is these these sheriffs are still so dangerous. Maybe this isn't the round to be doing it. That's a rifle to be had, and it does look like it's going to fall into the hands of Nats for now. Tries to tap away to get Foxy, but he's not going to be able to find the connection just yet. But as this death stack, that's a big tick in the box. They're going to walk away with the rifle, but do they predict the players already watching this fallback? Cruz is right there. You can see he's ready for this one, and now Cruz going to try and set this up. He wants to get it done. Lovely
Beautiful
control. He is so poised for that. Didn't overextend, falls away, 30 HP. Anything more is ideal, but Patty's got his back. The swing from Tower puts him down to 2. And all the threats that Gambit were looking to try and find have been somewhat quelled, but not completely. Redgar still has that rifle, and Shadow still on that Spectre. There's still potential for this.
Cruz is going to find another one. Shadow's actually front of the headshot. Patty.
Time.
Nice little swing out there, and they can then set up, greet, and execute from Gambit. Ooh, hold that thought again. We're getting aggressive outside B
look
main
at
here.
the start. Oh, and
Straight
Patty.
away.
The backhand is swift, and Defo is going to be reeling from that. Redgar took a little bit of flak damage too. The rest comes out, but Cruz is right there. Shadows is the one to tilt it back at least. Oh, I thought that was on the money.
Defo's lucky.
Very lucky boy. And Nats, does he have any bit of that luck up his sleeve? Because he's about to have a lot of players coming his way. He only gets a 1-for-1, so let's look at what we have here. It's still going on. What a bloody battle between these two. It's unrelenting aggression. Scary needs to be on point, though. Keep his composure as best he can. As Chronicle now is going to try and join Defo. 29 HP and a dream for Scary. Ults across the board.
This is a really dirty angle to hold
It's
as well.
filthy. It's absolutely filthy, and I love what he's up to. The wall goes down, and now the 1v2. He's going to try and find one. He gets it, but
where they're still pushing. On defense, by the way.
yeah, just to clarify. And that's big info found. Nice little start there for Foxy. Going to be happy with that. Going to fall away. It's not going to be the entire picture, of course. We know Fracture by now. We've seen it a fair bit in this tournament, honestly. It has been doing the rounds. And Chronicle looking to be precise as he works his way forward. But it's the main pack over here that's trying to draw a great deal of attention, see if he can maybe capitalize on that timing if they do turn away. But it looks like they're going to fall away from this.
A couple of tools at Gambit's disposal as well. Showstopper, the orbital strike. See on the flip side. A couple of ultimates for X10 to throw in this round if they choose to. Drifting back towards bench here. And again, actually the weaker side of the setup from X10 just by a head count. Again, playing a little deeper now, and this is, again, switching up a little bit. They're just going to kind of play contact on site. These Sushi Boys tucked up into tower. Again, almost kind of giving them entry at least here.
30 seconds left.
Oh, now that
Forced out by the lockdown.
it's one of the brilliant things, I guess, of having Bremy boy. But a lot of utility invested into this now. They have to make the most of this one. You can already see that X10 are on the back foot slightly, but the hits still not come through. We're down to 14 seconds. They need to make this land. 10 seconds now. Redgar on the drive-by does well, but Scary lives up to that name, causing problems. 6 seconds now. It's only Paddy alive, and I don't think he can really deny this. The spike goes down with 1 second to spare, and Gambit, that serene style, that diligent approach. Patty's considering it for merely a second. I wonder how long he lingers. No easy way to do it, and that's the reason they're such a high-tier team. However, we dive back in. We have to now look at the purchase on either side. Pretty solid. Still enough for X10 to get a really nice buy behind it. Patty maintaining that operator, so he gets to bring it into this round. And already a clear lean towards this B site at the very beginning. Last time around, we did see that, but you wanted aggression towards Dish. We were already getting that too. I think Foxy has just gone walkabout, so they're already going to lean over that additional player. They've seen plenty of utility, and Sushi Boys is trying to keep this together. There's the swing though. 2 players tucked by the box. This could be problems. He actually gets away unscathed, and the lean's coming in, and as is that flank.
She's just going to send one out. It does find Scary. Trying to hide inside the smoke here. Lockdown invested as well. It will be dealt with straight away, so no threat to Gambit here. They're able to set up on site.
Planted.
But actually a nice swing out from Sushi Boys there, but Defo, he'll find 2.
Yeah, Foxy's got to be careful. He was a little unaware, all that utility and no intention behind it at the end. That tower swing was great from Nats. And once again, Patty's put in this position. He was a little not hesitant to hit these rotations, but now they want to get that operator away. Good luck. Patty wants this. It's his baby. He's not going to give it up. But already you're seeing Gambit now starting to exude a little bit of that dominance, but he's still putting on a show. And the time. I mean, he switched up to the rifle. He's going for this one. And have a look where Nats is. Oh my. Hi, Pock, are you kidding me right now? Patty, you could do this already. The flash, he doesn't actually eat it that much. Oh my god, Patty can sit this. He can absolutely sit this. There's no time left. And I don't blame him, because Nats, if anything, was the one.
Patty again on the blades from you hear it. Popped off the rip. A little quicker, actually, an approach from Gambit here towards A main. Foxy and Sushi Boys. Nats is
Look at
in
this
trouble
pinch.
here.
Yeah, Nats is in a world of trouble. He's got players left, right, and center. Sees the shoulder, gonna get one, but it's a trade out. And that's gonna be a rifle now, pretty much up for grabs. And you know these boys will fight till the death. Shadow Slow catches the first glimpse. It wasn't as clean as he would have wanted. Gonna have to fall away and respect that, but Defo still being pretty much the safe pair of hands. Really putting his foot down in this one as we are down to Patty and Sushi Boys to try and make something of this, but gonna drop out the weapon. Not as clean and as simple as Patty would have liked.
The cooldown of utility, making absolute use of it, because the only two fact finders they have really is Foxy and Sushi Boys, right? Everything else relies on pushing, you know, finding out what the setup looks like.
And it looks real quiet. So instantly you have to be looking to the other side of the map. Both extremities, at least on the top side of the map, have now been pushed out on. You've got to be able to try and extrapolate the information from that, because Gambit now, I think, have kind of put it together themselves as they've sliced through the... What is this round going on? Defo going to lead the charge. Cruz actually could catch the cross. No way! Defo, so sharp on it. And he still does well. Foxy trying to do some damage, but it's all effective trades for Gambit, leaving Sushi Boys the last one alive. And a 1v3, Spike going to go down. And he ain't that close by.
Planted.
Gambit just walked through sand, up ropes, walled off spawn, and hit B.
Yes, they did.
And X10 are like, oh, well, we all push bridge, so, okay. Really, really weird round to watch on the minimap there. But a quick response, I think, on the back of Nats finding a little bit of contact in underpass. Sushi Boys again, we don't can find any damage here, but at this point with the round deficit doesn't make an awful lot of difference, because it will be saving and Gambit should be.
Quick kind of fluid cooling coming out from Gambit. Looks to sit with them well. And the proactive X10 still trying to make something happen from this, but I feel like Gambit really got a good notion of what's going on. Let's see how this kind of fares this time. A little bit of a switcheroo. At least they're going to be able to fall back here, not overcommit to that flank. And the other side of the pack for X10 should be able to clear, but you're right. Look at keep your eyes on it.
Site.
Yep.
Again, now that Tripwire being dealt with, Gambit are anticipating this push through underpass again, but I mean, there's a glaring hole in the defense here for X10. Gambit, unfortunately, on the back of being noted towards A hall, have drifted back this way. So Cruz himself at a pretty tricky spot here. He's got to go huge if he wants to stop this advance.
It's a lot of pressure on one man's shoulders, and he doesn't even know it's happening yet. He's got his back to the enemy, not a place to be. The footsteps are surely going to be heard. Patty might be able to get there in time. He is going to at least get one, but a quick trade out as Cruz does get to keep his life, try and sail on forward. But Nats is so happy to greet it with the adjustment on the third. Finding so much work for himself. Oh, the timing is nasty. 1 HP. You're lucky to be alive.
Comes down to a 2v2 though. Sushi Boys will fall, and just 1 HP in the dream for Foxy. An awful lot. Yeah.
They found that sore spot, and they're just pressing on it time and time again. Defo up to a quick beginning. Oh, it's brutality from Defo. Straight away in there, just rips the head off of Sushi Boys. Foxy with a great flash. Oh my, Defo still takes him down. Feels like Gambit can't put a foot wrong. There's Patty, Cruz, and Scary still trying to find any success for themselves, and Nats waiting, poised, calm, collected, and unnoted. He knows what he's doing. He still gets one, and step by step, they just get worked away at.
I love that little attempt with the bait on that Sage Wall coming up, but Spike is planted. Rolling Thunder available for Cruz. Down to just him and Patty here on the way back in. Only one member on site again. Gambit adjusting on the back of that ultimate.
And there's the commit.
Stuff it, there's so much. There's a huge gap to close.
It really is, and it's going to be quite fast. Patty going to at least step towards it, continue out of the group stage with these deeper runs, but the Iron Giants of Gambit might have just awoken, but a good start for Sushi Boys could get them right back on track. Shados just a little too quick on the trigger, and it's a 1-for-1 trade out.
Big gap towards B right now, though, and you see straight away X10 going to capitalize on that. Redgar has to respect it for the time being. A little bit of pressure actually on the backside of B main here from Defo potentially, but see the firing squad lined up. Shados and Nats looking to stop any further pushes.
Spike planted.
See here, Defo. Does he get hard cleared here?
I think the answer is quite resounding. It's a no. Defo gets away with it. Catches Cruz and now going to work them down to 3, trying to keep their backs towards themselves safe. Oh, Defo, I thought he had another. This man has been just a safe pair of hands, and he's been succeeding in a lot of the fights. The wall going to try and facilitate the cross. That was a little dicey, but it's fine, as Gambit are looking in fine form and a little too thick to quit. Foxy is in trouble.
Try and find this here. Nope.
Yep.
Mostly you're going to be up against. There's a Bulldog in the hands of Redgar, but...
Little armor difference.
Oh,
Defo
okay.
just fed himself to the wolves. Flies on in, a quick meal. Redgar, though, going to have to try and back away. He's caught in no man's land, and yeah, this buy's actually caught them off a fair amount, caught in unpredictable positions and spots they didn't want, and the pace, they have to keep this up. You're right, the flank will come into effect eventually, but let's see if they get that spike down uncontested. For now, it does seem as though that's going to be the case, and Foxy's on the case. Shados, Chronicle, Nats, all going to start cresting that corner, outdone by 1, and now the 3v3.
Crew's going to have an opportunity to play inside the smoke and have a really good engagement here if anybody does take the road, but looks like Gambit going to force their way through on ground level. The wall, actually, Investor's going to cut off generator here. Batty has to deal with that quickly, this flank.
If he can get the timing right, if Sushi Boys can keep the attention. Oh, he just slipped through. Shados still alive, but only for so long.
See how far they can take this.
It has to be step by step. It has to be every single round on this turnaround if they want it. Foxy is going to be the first to get truly tested, and that's not what you want. It has to commit. He still gets away with 1, which is actually quite impressive. On the other side, the purchase for Gambit is a little here, there, and everywhere. Got about all the things from underneath the kitchen sink. You've got a Sheriff coming out, a Spectre, a Classic, odds and ends. Now the Spike Plant comes in, just adjusting for the utility to try and supplement and support. Patty going to watch that drop down in case anyone gets a little ahead of themselves, but it's not the case.
And here, want to see good damage control on the side of X10.
Dim beacon down.
To hold on to these weapons. Redgar looking as if he's just playing X's here, but a couple of zipline rotations coming through. Potential to backstab A main here. I mean, Cruz has got to be careful. You see he's potentially set up for a fault line, I guess, towards drop. Yeah, again, we just want to hold him. Actually, wisely enough, X10 exited elsewhere.
Chronicle, does he catch anyone? Yeah, nice work from him to at least get 1.
Play so aggressively, you know, things like the fault line set up for Defo. Wouldn't expect to see them every single time. Actually, Patty straight away, look at that.
Defo,
Ruthless.
just being the backbone right now of Gambit, catching a couple of these moments and really quelling that early aggression. And oh, Foxy, what? How are you so good at adjusting to that? He was in the middle of nowhere, he had no right, and neither does Shados. The flash couldn't have been better. The follow-up does not happen, though. And another bloody battle between these two as Redgar is chomping at the bit just around that corner. You know they know he's there, though. They're clearing this and they're thinking, it feels like there could be someone on the case. There's that door open. Redgar says hello, and Nats finds Sushi Boys. It's going to be on Scary now, and he's got so much to get through. They jump in the corners. With his lack of hair, he always wanted that. Main speak. Oh, Defo's right back to business.
What?
He got the tink. He thought he'd done it. Cruz is on 7 HP. Well, I guess they get another bite of the cherry, and Gambit. What is going on in this round? What is happening right now?
Now Foxy, he's got to hold on to underpass here. Redgar will be able to escape, but the res comes through, nullifying that kill that X10 did find. Cosmic Divide goes up. We've got everything thrown into this round.
It's going to be 12 otherwise. It's got to be now, or it might just be never. Scary going to try and clear a little bit of safety for himself, give himself a bit of area to play in amongst. And where are they off to? I'm looking at that zip wire. This actually could be insane if this works out.
No
Foxy
way.
What have you got up your sleeve? Is that a rifle down as well? That could be a nice upgrade, because he's only got the Spectre right now. And this could be huge for him. He decides not to do it. He's seen everything. We've seen this before. Glimpses of the past. Remember the Fnatic game. Can he do what he needs to? That's one down. He can clear, he can confirm. He knows where these players are. Brilliant information now relayed. The gap going to close in and time being bought here. They have nothing in this one. Scary is there. Shadows. Wait, what is going on?
It's not cheap.
No, I can imagine it's not. So let's talk about what this has done knock-on-wise, because it's taken the money away from Gambit now. Swings and roundabouts between these two. He wants to post this, and it might be the right destination. Right to the pocket of Scary, and that's now, I think, a rifle down if it can be recovered. Sushi Boys is just praying for timing, praying for it to be right. He only gets one. Quick trade for Nats, though. And now the advantage in numbers at least sits with Gambit. 2 rifles now on the deck as well. Foxy, oh no way! He couldn't even turn around in time. Redgar gets the freest kill of his life. And now Patty and Cruz put in a bad spot here. Can they make anything out of this one?
Actually 3 rifles in the hands of Gambit here, so...
Last player standing.
Shados, man, deletes Patty. Wow. That's just Cruz left.
And I don't think he's loving this one. Absolutely not. All that utility being poured in. So many obstacles in the way. Do what you can. Can he deny it, at least for now? This is good for Cruz. He's giving himself some time. The flag! Oh my word, Cruz! It's game back on! Maybe, just maybe, there's still some life in it. The time is there!
Almost wanting to close this out.
They do look a
couple of rounds ago, right? There would have been the expectation with that first half. So here again, X10. So many bodies behind. It's only Sushi Boys elsewhere. And Gambit this time playing a little deeper, respecting this almost. Fox is ready to enable Patty here. You can see inside on the X-ray. If anything gets detected there, but Patty straight onto site here. Shados will find the opener though, traded out. Chronicle finds 2.
Down, B.
Yeah, this is looking like 12 is now beckoning Scary in a 1v4. Gonna get one, you're gonna prove me wrong again. Surely not. Scary, just how much more can you do? Smoke goes in, and he edges closer. Redgar is on the other side, but timing is everything. He has to back away.
The
Steps
show
get
actually
noted.
hit him.
Yeah. It looks like Defo is very much watching this, adamant that he will not let go of that. Picks up the spike, and now they know he's got to be there. Surely they've seen that vanish. Yeah, they have now. Those shots are going to confirm it. 25 seconds. Can he get around towards that A side? Is he going to go for it, or does he try and double pump? Let's see what you got, Scary.
I'm looking at the minimap here. Defo hasn't confirmed the spike being taken here.
Surely.
And again, Gambit can wait. It's a 3v1.
I'd rather than play safety on.
Should lean
10 seconds left.
in their favor. Again, they can wait out the spike plant.
But he can get into a dirty little post plant,
Yes.
right? Like he's got so much
planted.
time to play with. He doesn't necessarily know that, so I wonder how far he explores. But he has plenty of time to try and do something, but they're staying as a pack. All 3 players together. Scary on the other side of this corner. Here's one, takes one, and tries to back away. They're going to try and close the gap, though. They want to get as close as they can to the Scary on the swing. He gave it every... Back in we go. 12-7. Gambit do now have map point in the pocket. Now they just need to get across the line. Defo, can he keep that composure that has resonated so well with him? Look at everything being poured at this man, and he still stands.
Away,
oh, he
Defo.
refuses to relent. Defo standing up to the test this time. Finding that balance. He's been over-aggressive, and this time it's looked just right. But these boys have clutched out so many times before, so I feel like I can't say it yet until the final man falls. It's down to Scary again. A 1v4 presented and only a Spectre by the side. And sadly, it looks like it's done.